Okay guys, so there's some updates on IUV. Um, let's see. I guess they ordered the court recordings, transcripts. Okay, contacted David Boss for prosecutor files. Oddly, his voicemail changing is not his voice. We'll follow up with an email. Got Lisa's docs off to Tennessee courts. Heather asked that Angie be given a copy so they can do the same thing with Randall. So whoever Angie's contacts, I emailed the scan of the docs and receipt of mailing to Lisa. Heather is canceling the court hearing so the families don't have to dismiss. I'll wait for them to save face. I don't. I'm not a. That's not making too much sense to me. Here is a signed document filed and receipt from USPS, guaranteed by 12 o'clock Tennessee tomorrow. Heather just called and said that if by some design she's transported to Tennessee, she was informed that none of the documents she has in her possessions will go with her, not even the phone numbers. I'm a little confused. I thought she was supposed to be getting released and not transferred. And this is kind of like, guys, why I was saying don't count our chickens before they hatch. We got to keep the pressure on them. We can't expect it to just magically work out itself. We have to keep fighting to win this. Heather just called and said if okay. She says if this does transpire, we will be notified. Bill, no worries. Bill has all the documents Heather has except the prosecutor files, and we can get them to anywhere. And with the recorded transcripts, perfect. There may have to be a hearing in Tennessee to formally accept the addendum and cancellation of true bill. Let's see here. Is it accurate to say Heather filed these documents and that these documents cancel and or trump the law legal code system? They're saying yes. Like I said, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's wait and make sure that what is being said actually happens. We got to remain vigilant. We have to keep the pressure on them. We have to keep fighting. You know, we can't just expect that or accept that it's all done before it's all done. We have to keep doing what we've been doing, keeping the pressure, making a lot of noise, and intimidating them as much as possible, letting them know we're not backing down. This is the document here that Heather, I think people are getting confused. I just want to make sure everybody knows. This is Heather. It was Heather's people that created this document and are sending this document in to them. That's the UCC filings, due cancellation of true bill. It's one of the forms she created to try to get rid of this. So I guess we'll see what the court says when they receive that, if they're going to accept it or dismiss it or what's going on. There's more over here. There is video, which I will play directly after this. Oh, look at that. That video was taken off of YouTube. So this is the document here. I'll leave a link to it in the description box, but as you can see, it's by Heather, or it was written for Heather. So it's not a court document, it's a document they're submitting to the court. Okay? Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page with that. I did download this video, and it's somehow must have been removed from YouTube. I don't know why. Let's see. Let's see if it's working. Okay, so I will add this video here to the end of this commentary that I did in the beginning. So I'll have that out with this video directly after me talking here. So yeah, guys, again, we don't want to counter chickens before they hatch. We don't want to expect that we've won this. You know what? Instead of editing this, I'm just gonna play it here. It'll be easier and quicker. So we don't want to expect that we've won and just let up on them. We want to keep pushing through, keep fighting, and not back down, not let them win here. So we have to keep the pressure on them. Everybody's doing a great job. We're heading in the right direction, and let's keep the pressure on them to get Heather and Randy released and get our accounts opened up and end the Fed. End the Fed. All right, guys. I'm not going to make another commentary at the end of this. I'm just putting this audio for you. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, do so now. Leave me your thoughts in the comments section below. And most importantly, share, get this information out. As you guys know, with the censorship I've been talking about, my videos are not coming up in recommended feeds. I've seen a drastic decline in the analytics, and that's because YouTube is censoring my videos. So the only way that my videos are getting to anybody new is by you guys sharing, and you've been doing a great job at it. But I just wanted to remind everybody, if you don't share, YouTube has implemented those censorship tactics, and all of this information isn't really getting out there because YouTube is shutting it down. They're basically preventing this from showing in any recommended videos. Instead, they're going to show things that debunk all of this. So it's very crucial that everybody shares. Much love, guys, and here's the newest audio.
Hi, okay, it's going.
Okay. We're talking to everyone.
Yeah, and just so you know, people wanted to know. I just wanted to tell you that people wanted to know. It sounded like you were in Club Med. They said your voice was so great and so much energy and love, and all the people kind of partying behind you.
I'm surprised you guys can hear anything with all this rumor, or the rumore, English noise, background noise behind me.
I clean the audio up a lot. That's what it is.
Okay. It's amazing. I wanted it to be very clear, and I did try to call you back, but I wasn't able to last night. I wanted it to be very, very clear that the reason why some new changes, new choices are being implemented right now is because of everyone awakening and utilizing their power and just being and unifying. My gosh, unification has just blown people out of the water.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to kind of give you guys an update was that there had been a little bit of talk about, possibly dismissing the case against Randall and myself and just having everyone have their unfettered access and facilitation of their Treasury Direct deposit accounts. That's actually what they're technically called, our Treasury Direct deposit accounts.
Okay.
And not just that, but also all the advanced technology that's been buried and new realities coming forward, all these former streams of conscious, which are now one stream of conscious, all aspects of it being visible. So what has happened is that because of all the being and doing, and what's great about it is everyone's doing as they feel to do, and yet the unification is completely visible. It's completely visible how everything is just harmonized.
Say that woman, how everything is just what?
Harmonized.
Harmonized.
Right. Over the last couple of years, there's been a lot of inner fighting amongst different groups,
yes,
between different groups, and what they're seeing is that, you and I talked about this, 4 months ago, 3 months ago?
Right.
How to unify everyone.
Right.
Now, mind you, this is a little dramatic, but still, the results are undeniable. Right? Rand, myself, others coming forward and doing every single part. I mean, we literally have done this together.
Yes.
And I want everyone to be aware that people that were in the former controller positions and overseers positions are paying attention. It is helping them make new choices. And I just want that to be clear.
Great. And do you have well, it's funny because, let's see now, it's not even 24 hours since I finished and posted the conversation with us, and people are tapping their original pause, saying, well, where's the update? Where's the update? Where's the update? So
it's phenomenal. I mean, the amount of focus, centralizing focus, and embracing and utilizing that inner power in this last, I would say, 24 hours has been incredible. And I mean, it's even before that busy, but with more consciousness, when you put more spotlight on it, it literally magnifies the power and the effect of that power, okay? So we had a few people speaking that way, about dismissing with Randall and myself and just moving forward because they don't like the consequences. They have, because of what happened on Friday and with Randall's case and everything else, they were, what they chose to do, making visible that the Constitution doesn't apply to anyone other than the signatories, is they now have felt all the consequence all the way up to entering, call it New Earth, Nova Gaia, whatever you want to call it, but that new now. And because of the choice that was made on Friday and choices previous to that, let's just put it this way, their experience in that new now is not what they wanted. Mm-hmm. They wanted something beautiful, perfect, joyful. And so that's what I've been working with them between yesterday and today was just, okay, great. You want a different choice. You want to implement a different choice. Great. Let's do it. So what we did was I went in and basically went in and wrote, for Tennessee, it got filed. It should arrive there tomorrow, which I believe Lisa and those guys, Bill, has made visible to everyone.
Yeah, it's already up.
Cancels it. And then we're doing that here tomorrow in D.C. to cancel basically the transport order or the commitment to another jurisdiction. And then it's all clean across the board. And what was great about it was instead of these families and those that have caused Randall's case, my case, however you want to call it, to occur, now instead of having to try to convince their group to dismiss the case, et cetera, they don't have to do a thing.
Right, because the original is going to reformat everything in there, and that's it.
Exactly. And so now they don't have to try to convince each other to go and cancel this case, and that would have been a whole campaign in itself. Now it's just totally done, period. And it was done 4.5 years ago, so it didn't matter. But this is a transition period. So now they can actually focus on themselves and feeling what this moment means as far as all the possibilities and the flow to the New Earth another guy, whatever you want to call it. Okay?
Are they really starting to internalize on various different levels that, for the most part, it's overwhelming that people just want to have to stop and to move forward and to play in something new. That's what they really want. And I'm going to add to that. What I'm also sensing is that, but if they keeping on the path that they're on, it's not helping anybody experience anything new.
Yes, they are internalizing it. That's what I mean by them feeling the complete flow from their choice. Just happened on Friday.
Right.
They feel the complete flow all the way to another guy, and what ends up happening is their physical form in the new earth, another guy, or the new now, I'll just call it the new now, their form actually is less than what it would be had they done a different choice.
Yeah.
And that's why they're sitting there going, wait, we don't like this, because there's no such thing as time and space.
Right.
Illusion. Everything is simultaneous. And there was discussion of, China is very big, because China is the one behind all the prison bonds, and they are basically the backers of the judicial system.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been trying to figure out how to save face. And that was kind of why I went in and did what I did these last 24 hours, was to be able to, with Lisa and Bill, was to be able to go in and say, okay, here we go. This isn't about saving face. This is about just being hard.
Right. Right. I mean, you're either absolute love and flowing that, or you're not. You can't be.
Exactly.
You can't be half and half.
Exactly. And I know that I came into this with a completely different perception than I guess you could say would be usual, because I already knew that none of this meant anything in the first place.
Right.
No lawsuit sticks, and the one thing that they picked was the one thing that was absolutely factualized, right? These Treasury direct deposit accounts.
Right.
And they've had literally 17 plus years to refute those, because that was what the 2000 perpetuity was all about.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a matter of everyone just moving forward. I wanted everyone to know, because of the awareness and the unification and working together and doing as they feel to do, and not worrying about, okay, is that coordinated or not? It is. It is absolutely coordinated. That's why you just follow your heart. It's the shortcut.
Right.
It's the shortcut. I just wanted everyone to highlight that for everyone, because that is actually what is assisting the former overseas and former controllers in making these new choices and implementing them. And over the last 24 hours, some amazing strides have occurred. And in my world, I guess you could call it magical. You could call it things that just were not usually seen by the main public. That's what started to become visible on Friday, to where even the most unaware person about magic, or call it whatever you will, they were even aware of what was going on that bench.
Yeah.
So they don't like the fact that that's being seen, because that was always usually secret society stuff and stayed behind the scenes, and they're afraid of how they're going to be judged. And that's where I always said, no matter what, I'll stand in between the target until everyone just sort of settles down. But because of the compassion of everybody out there and working together and unifying, they're internalizing the fact that we don't actually have to be worried. There's one thing to be told you're loved, and there's a whole other thing to experience it.
That's correct. Absolutely.
And that's what I want to say thank you to everyone about, because they're feeling it. So thank you.
Yeah. People are really expressing it in various different ways unique to themselves, each original that they are. But it's no longer an intellectual exercise. The energy vibration that comes from people it's absolute. This feeling, this sense, this flowing, this being and doing is absolute, and they want people to come, whoever, if you want to quote unquote call them they, let's party, let's create what do we want to create next, and never do this again.
Please. Never do this again. I'm telling you. Oh, my gosh, yes. So I just wanted to make this very, very clear. It's been sitting with me all day. I wanted to wait till you were available to do this part of the call. My love and service to everyone, and my gratitude for everyone's love and service to all that is.
Excellent. Well, I will clean the audio up, and I'll get this out for everybody, and then they'll be waiting for the next time you call, and we do this again.
All right, honey. My love to you. My love to everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Big hugs. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.